we go. Just wanted to make sure it was up and running before I started talking. Welcome back to this Jack. Y'all know my usual spiel. Alright, hopefully the wind from my fan's not too bad. Hang on, let me see if I can see if lowering it will make it better. Alright, cool. As long as there's a wind going across me, I'm usually pretty good. Hope everybody's doing okay. Give me a shout out in chat if you're here. You got anything you want? Now it's doing the clicking. Now I'll just turn it off for a while. If I start overheating, I'll turn it back on. It's within arm's reach. Alright. So for those who haven't been following the news, some things in Stoof is going on. Well, I'm glad to have you around, Sir Sieg. I wish this was a not a stream because of bad mood. Let's put it that way. Some things going on in the news that are not la good. So I figured, hey Gothic. So I figured knock out a little bit of oxygen not included, because I've been playing it anyway. So let me lower this so you can kind of see my alerts. Ah, not what I wanted. That's blocking. You don't need to see my tools. We'll put myself down there. Hey Rushman. Still dying? Well, stop doing that. I have rules against you dying. Like, you die, I'm gonna wake you up from your coffin and just beat the shit out of you. Oh, that's awesome. Teleporter, like, right next to base. This is actually a really good seed of this. I need to... I'm gonna pause. Actually, I'm gonna try my best not to pause. Because I've played enough that I kind of know what I'm doing, that I can probably get away with not pausing. So we'll see how much I can do without pausing. So, anybody want to share their thoughts about what's going on in the news? And if you don't know what's going on, I will fill you in. Which part? Specifically the overturning of Roe v. Wade. That's the big thing. Like, it doesn't play a direct... Well, okay. It doesn't directly affect me, and indirectly. So basically what it is technically it's not illegal. Technically. What the Supreme Court did was they said it is now up to the states. The problem is states like Texas and I think Ohio and a handful of others have actually made a bounty system that if you know somebody who performs or assists in an abortion, no matter what state you live in, you can claim the bounty on them and take them to court. You're suing them. And the reward will be no less than, I think, like $10,000. So if you live in even if you don't live in Texas, but if you know somebody in California who goes and gets an abortion, you can fill in the bounty and sue them. And that's actually already been upheld by the court. And those laws just went into effect immediately because they were waiting for the Supreme Court to rule this. So technically, abortion's not illegal. But because of them removing its protections, it became illegal. I'm pro-choice. I am extremely pro-choice, and I don't think I have ever made myself appear otherwise. And the part that pisses me off the most about it is the argument they gave is that roughly this is a right that this is a thing that should not be decided by the states or by the federal government. It's something that should be decided by the states. Then they use the reverse logic to prevent New York, for instance, from making rules against enforcement against concealed carry. Their rules was you're not allowed to add extra due burden to it. So the Supreme Court we're seeing right now has no problem with precedent. They have no problem with actually what the American people want, because statistically, a majority of Americans want stricter gun control. A majority of Americans are pro-choice. We just have a Supreme... And hell, we have a Clarence Thomas. He has a wife who was involved in the January 6th insurrection. and he's not recusing himself in that in those rulings. So we got some. I'm not gonna say tough times ahead of us because that'd probably be a lot. I'm not going to dig up those plants actually. Now that I think of it, I can cheat. So that's what's going on right now. And I know I'm not the only one who's upset by this. I have more than a handful of friends who are in a, let's just say, bad mood because of it. Bad news about the VR tracking project. I can't continue because my computer got smote from the heavens. Yes, I looked up the past tense of smite. Hey, more power to you. That's impressive. And no judgment if you don't know how to say a word. Like, actually, I'm more impressed with people who opt to look up words. Hell, I prefer it when people are willing to admit they don't know something and are willing to go out of their way to learn it. So, hey, no, I'm not gonna mock you. I'm not gonna laugh at you. That's actually awesome that you did that. Alright, I'm hitting the wall in the fact that I didn't make them beds in time. I don't care. Actually, I'm not going to lay them out that way. Furniture. There, now there's going to be a gap between them for a reason. Go ahead. That's what today's stream's about. We're going to just vibe and chat and talk about this stuff. This is not my regular stream, of course. Regular streams will be Saturday, 4 p.m. my time. There's a lot going on, and I figured some people want to vent, talk about what's going on. Because not everybody follows the news as religiously as I do. And I really need to start diving into my Coffee Over Politics channel. I don't expect anyone in this social group to go watch it. I don't expect you to subscribe. I don't expect anything. I just feel that if I don't talk about these things in some way and explain things in a down-to-earth way, then I'm letting everybody down. In the same way you see me do my coffee over gaming videos where I like spit out very specific things and I do it fast and I do it concise without filler, I think I can do the same thing with politics. And I can also probably do long form, and I might do a podcast videos for both channels, alternating what I do on which Friday. I'm still debating that. I was going to do one of those today, but I knew this was coming and it put me in a bad mood. So go ahead and ask your question, Gothic. And I know I said I was going to do near Automa, but I've been letting the ball drop on that, I know. Like, you wonder how impromptu this stream is? My coffee's actually somewhat out of reach. Like, I'd have to, like, stretch to go reach it. I just got done playing Resident Evil 4 VR as a form of de-stressor. Because killing zombies is always a de-stressor. And then I'm like, you know what? No, I'm going to sit down for a while. I'm going to stream. And I'll talk to you guys. No forethought, just, hey, I'm going to stream and talk to everybody. If y'all haven't played Resident Evil 4 VR, it's actually really good. Especially now that they have the Mercenaries thing going on, I would highly recommend it. Cool. Yeah, Tucker Carlson, he literally repeats white nationalist talking points. I'm not even joking. Or Russian talking points. In fact, Russia has actually used videos of his in their own propaganda videos. I'm not even joking. Because I don't have beds, they're just going to pass out wherever. Is there any good news? Bill Nye the Science Guy got married. That's relatively recently. We're going to get 3 Avatar movies. Zuko, I forget the other 2, but I know Zuko's movie is one of them, which I'm assuming is a movie that explains what happened to his mom. Which I know the comics covered it, and it was kind of interesting. So there is a bit of good news. This is just a really big deal. Oh, and for those who want to know, my Coffee Over Gaming channel is doing freaking phenomenal. My videos are averaging pretty good in views, and I'm getting a lot of new good subscribers. No, it's not that that's their purpose. they want people to talk about them or what they're doing. So what they do is they cover things that are depressing things, angry things, sad things spread faster. So that's what they do. And I feel like the timing of the Supreme Court ruling was to distract from the January 6th thing, because that was getting a lot of attention, and it was showing you how bad a lot of Trump's administration was actually trying to overthrow the government. That's not hyperbole. That's not me exaggerating. That's what's being reported and found out. I need to get water. And they knew what they were doing was wrong, because a lot of the supporting congressmen actually were requesting pardons, like Lauren Boebert and a handful of others. So, like, for instance, did you all know about Bill Nye the Science Guy getting married? If you did, it's probably only shared in like certain social groups, and that's because they're either fans of his or whatever. But you heard about the Supreme Court thing. You heard about the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard thing because of the sensationalist kind of baddish news. And that's what gets talked about easier. It gets spread a lot easier. Twitter, YouTube, you name it. Their algorithm rewards engagement. Good and bad engagement doesn't matter. Dislikes don't matter, actually. As long as people are going to your video, watching it, or parts of it, and hitting the like, leaving a comment, and dislike, it gets rated better, and therefore gets recommended more. Yeah. So about that, one, we're finding out a lot of ways the police force there fucked up, and I have specific opinions on that. I'll get to that later. So there was a mass shooting a while back. I can't remember which one specifically. Ah, shit, she's trapped. I forget which one specifically, but the NRA made a conscious decision that they would not react to it. They wouldn't take blame. They wouldn't acknowledge it. They would say, "Yep, thoughts and prayers, move on." It was the first time they did that, and no one cared. Everybody moved on, and they've been doing it ever since. We become normalized to the mass shootings. Lauren Boebert, I think it was. I don't think it was Marjorie Taylor Greene. It was Lauren Boebert today. A British reporter asked her, "Why is it that America has so many mass shootings? Why do they have so many shootings as a whole?" I need to prioritize them making their damn beds, so it helps with their morals or morale, whatever you want to call it. And her response was childish. It was somebody you would see as an internet troll. She said, "Well, you in Britain have mass stabbings." Yeah, a mass stabbing is 2 or 3 people. A mass shooting is 18. Mind you, technically 2 or 3 is still considered a mass shooting. And they also, these mass stabbings are like a couple times a year at most. We have more mass shootings here in America than we have days in the year. I'm not joking. And with the Uvalde police force, we found out everything they reported was a lie. They actually literally stalled infinitely. They're like, "Okay, we need better gear to defend ourselves." They got their shields, did nothing. We need better radios. They got their better radios. We need this team. The team showed up. Now we need a key to the door. Door was unlocked. Like literally everything they told you post the shooting was a lie. And they waited. The kids died as they were calling for help. They cared more about arresting the parents who were trying to get their kids than trying to save the kids. And here is my personal belief. The technical group would be the defund police, but I don't like that terminology. It just sounds bad. What I believe is we do need to reduce the money the police forces are getting. Hold before you start typing. Because I don't think they need to be doing as much as they're doing. They need to be responding to when a gun or authority needs to be brought in. They don't need to be responding to people having a mental breakdown. They don't need to be responding to wellness checks, unless it's a dangerous wellness check. They don't need to be doing 90% of what they do. And not to mention, they defund themselves. So think about it this way. A cop pulls over a guy. Severs his spine during the arrest. The guy was innocent. Had no reason to be arrested, but they sever his spine, so he's not dead, he's just paralyzed from the neck down, because this has happened. He's going to sue, because he has the right to. He's going to sue and get $3 million, which has happened. Where does that money come from? It doesn't come from the police department. It comes from the city. It comes from the state. And guess who covers the difference? Us. What that means is the police force has no reason to follow their own rules. So that's my way of looking at it. They need to be trained to de-escalate. They need to be more part of the community and not this authority group. And then on top of it, we're finding out there's gangs in there. We're finding out there was one police officer who literally was hanging up, not swastikas, but German Reich stuff. And he got fired for it. And then he sued and I think he made a couple $1 million from it. I can't remember the amount. The guy was putting up Nazi memorabilia and got paid for it. No, I'm going to leave that one missing. Anyway, sorry. Though that's that part of the raid. If you got anything else you want me to bring up, well, some personal good news is that I found a GTX 550 Ti. Ooh, that's an old one. Some crappy DDR4 RAM in my spare parts drawer. Now I just need a cheapo processor and a new motherboard for a temporary computer. You need to get some anti-static bags for all that stuff. If you've got a parts drawer for all of like RAM and stuff, I'd put them all in anti-static bags and organize them. Organization is like a horrible thing for me. I am getting better, actually. I think I found some medication that's actually helping me like hold my thoughts and focus. But it's still my sleep pattern is still foobarred. Now I know some people don't like politics, but in fact, it's like a big YouTuber thing. If you're like a gaming or entertainer YouTuber, don't talk about politics. It's gonna hurt you. Like Markiplier is a good example. He almost never does. He'll come out every now and then, like during mass shootings and stuff, like, hey, we need to do better. And he gets attacked for it, of course. But that shows you like no one's immune to this kind of thing. All right, they need to get their water. They need to stop futzing around. I need to prioritize the water. Then after that, I need to get power going so I can start researching. I think I'm going to put the research area over here. Fudge. No. Cancel that. Cancel that. I don't want that there. I want the power above that. I paused. I don't need to pause. One second. My roommate just let me know that Elizabeth Warren, senator, I forget what state, said that Elizabeth Warren recommended, well, why don't we set up a abortion clinics on federal land? That way state laws don't matter. That could work. I don't think they can do that because I think there is a law that prevents the government money from going to abortions. I put them on some anti-static crap. Good. Except for the ultra crappy stuff I hold on to in case we run out of candy on Halloween, which will never happen as I live in a rural area. Oh, what's that? Your shoulder? I know your shoulder's feeling better and you aren't concussed. I know those two good things. And then I'll put the research station over here. Oh, I'm gonna save and go back to the main menu for a second. I want to show you all something. It's really funny. I love it. Let's see if I can find it. Options. Where is it? Where is it? Will not let me do it again? I want to do the opening trailer for the new, I should really look in to see if there's any mods I want to do. Fudge, it won't let me. Damn it. I was trying to, oh, that's awesome. Let's close that. Let's, Give me a second. I'm gonna see if I can find it on YouTube. Why did I do that? There we go. Let's see. Am I playing through the right thing? Okay, I am. Cool. Let's add a browser source so y'all can see this. I'll just leave it as browser. Cancel. That's not working. Alright, we'll just do a screen capture. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Like, my eyes are just not locking on to what I need. And the worst part is it's, there it is, window capture. It's in alphabetical order and my eyes still wouldn't lock on. There we go. Let's bring it down so it's below me, because, you know, vanity. Ah, not below the game, though. There we go. Alright, y'all should watch this. This is hilarious. I'm gonna mute myself. I love that. Like, it was just so funny. I love the guy who just dipped the hell out. It's like, nope, done. Puts on hat. I'm done. I'm gone. I'm done. I'm thinking about using a similar art style for a project I'm wanting to do. Because I feel if I do it like, if I do a simplified art style like that, it'll be a lot easier for me to do the project. It's not an animation per se. It's more like a fake slideshow. Let me speed up while they're sleeping. Don't forget, Steam summer sales are going now, so if you ain't broke or about to get paid because it goes until January 7th, a lot of good games coming. Actually, I can probably just put it in fast forward for a bit. Yeah, but this game is a lot of fun. Like I do enjoy resource management stuff, or just and it gets really hectic and crazy because you have to deal with heat, you have to deal with germs, you have to deal with air, everything, power, and you can actually like tweak it. You want to turn off heat being an issue. You want to make your characters immortal. You want to just go into sandbox mode and just build. You can. It's really cool. This is a good game, like hands down. These are made by the same people who did Don't Starve and Don't Starve Together by extension. As you notice, the art style is rather similar. You know, once that's finished, they'll have water, so they'll be able to get that going. I'm just going to do all there for now. I doubt any of them will actually clean up behind themselves. I'm going to... Okay, you are my researching person. You will always research first. Your first priority is now freaking cleaning up, because if you don't do that, they won't clean up. You can be like, hey, clean all this up, priority 9, and they'll ignore it. Pretty much the only way to guarantee that they'll actually do it is if you yellow alert it. Hell, I might need to build more storage things now. Because this always annoys me when it's just like this chaos of mess. And they're going to keep going until it fills up or they clean up everything. Unfortunately, this game is not multiplayer. I don't even know how you could do it multiplayer. Alright, it's offering me a new person. I probably won't take them. Actually, there's a digger. I need that. Let me cancel back for a second. What do you love? Research. What do you love? Crop tending. What do you love? Digging, so I don't need the digger. Just gonna take the food. Oh, what's this? A GTX 650 and a shoebox of magical wares? Man, I'm hyped up now. This means I can use my temporary computer for a little while longer until I get... Why don't you use Raspberry Pis? Like, I can imagine you can actually get more power out of a Raspberry Pi 3 than everything you've just said. Yeah, storage is almost full, so I'll have to build a storage area. I'm fine with that. But the area is a hell of a lot cleaner than it was 5 minutes ago. Now, me forcing them to clean up was probably a dumb thing because it's going to slow down them getting the base survivable. I don't care. You're not wrong, but with everything you're building, I think the Raspberry, like, you probably actually could connect them to the graphics card you're talking about. Actually, they might be able to. You might have to rig it, but you might be able to pull it off. Raspberry Pi 3s, last I checked, had a decent amount of RAM, able to even run Windows 10, which is god-awful. The only reason I use Windows 10 is because I need it for all my gaming. By the way, you know how much money you could make because you know how to use Blender? That is a very, very valuable skill. Like, 3D modeling is a very valuable thing in so many different fields. Knowing how to work a 3D printer. I gotta turn back on the fan. I do apologize if y'all hear the fan. Well, okay, I kind of apologize. I would really love to stream you guys Resident Evil 4, but if I did it, I wouldn't be able to see chat. So my only other option would either stream not being able to see chat, which I don't like doing, because the whole point of streaming, in my opinion, is to engage with the audience. Alright, would you please... Like, she's just running. That's not going to anything. That's not charging a battery. She's just running. Hell's like, oh, I gotta get this exercise in! I mean, I get it. I need to lose weight myself, but... with not Pibrain, because that's the AI. With Fedora, you should be able to pull... No, Pydora? Yeah. It's been a while since I've played with a Raspberry Pi. I really need to get back into trying to learn coding. What I really... I'm going to go back to normal speed so I can choose research. Because I know exactly what I need. This. Now, I am going to build one more layer down. I'm trying not to build down too much because I need to build up to get to space. By the way, this game has great logic behind it. So, for instance, if I were to apply heat to this and up... Who's trapped? Oh. She's got oxygen, so she's not going to suffocate, which is my big deal. Oh, good. She can now start working on it herself. Yeah, these characters are really dumb. Like, you have to be... I could red alert it, but she'll be fine. Oh, she's going to piss herself. I need to red alert it, then. Save your freaking friend. Or colleague. You don't have to like them. Okay, I can unred alert it so everybody can go to freaking bed. And she can pee. The GTX 650 isn't actually bad. 2 gigabytes VRAM, play some new games. I don't use most of my computers for games, and if I paired with myth parts, it's not bad. Budget card. All depends on like what your end goal with it is. If it's just something you're cobbling for the sake of cobbling, then yeah, I get that. Yeah. Yeah, she's stressed because she had to stay up. She stayed up all night. She'll be better in a bit. But if she hasn't gotten stuck, it's her own damn fault. She got stuck. She's the dumb. The reason you put doors in this game is to prevent creatures from walking in and out of it. But also, if you put doors, it's considered a room, and you get bonuses. Like, this will become considered a bedroom. Oh, cool. She actually finished the research already? That's good. All right. Let's get power regulation, because then I can make the bigger batteries, and then expand this, because I intentionally only put one battery for that reason. And not to mention, you can offload some of the work to a secondary computer. Like, a lot of high-end streamers, they'll dual PC their streams. And I want to get to the point where I could do that, but I, A, don't have the space, B, don't have the money, C, ran out of things to say. Good, she already finished that. Don't want to pause, just want to bring down the speed. We're going to put that there. Yeah, her sleep pattern's all too bad. What would y'all think of me doing the VR stream stuff? Do y'all want to see me do that more often? Because I 100% will start doing them on my own anyway, especially as I get more in shape, just so I can show off just wearing a tank top and randomly flexing. Because that's the only time you see like a full body view of me. I should already finish that. Yeah, I need to choose a new one. Oh yeah, I need to get this so I can get the next research bench. Because like playing something like Blade and Sorcery is a lot of fun. Get to rage out a bit and just kill things, which is always fun. Now, if you're wondering why I have this random gap right there, it's because you can eventually make like a fireman's pole to get up and down. It's a lot faster, or a lot down. That's a good idea. You can always jerry-rig some liquid cooling or something along those lines. I need to prioritize that battery, because the bigger the battery, yeah, it's going to generate more heat. Thankfully, heat rises, but it will also mean it's a longer time between them having to recharge the batteries, which is a big deal, because if somebody has to stop and go recharge the batteries, that's pulling them from from like building or whatever. Eventually, I will put in the coal generator, but I'm not in a rush for that. Because I'm going to destroy the small one here in a minute and replace it with another large one. So we'll have 2 large ones for storage of power. Oh, good. Who are you? You're the hard digger. All right, you're going to be better at that. Oh, good. And I have the ability to build mess tables now. So new battery built. Let's destroy the old one. I paused again. I shouldn't have. So what's going on? Like, is there anything in the news y'all want to talk about? Anything going on y'all want to vent about? Y'all want to celebrate something? Sounds like I'm gonna call it bruises. I would hit up Swed to see what he says, because he's once again better at researching. Actually, hang on, because I have the ability to do this. Let's see what you say. Go see a doctor. The exact description I'm getting just from the Google search is invasive burn wound infections are infections that go deeper than just the top layer of skin and can cause tissue necrosis or death in the wound bed, skin grafts, and surrounding tissue. Necrosis may present as red skin early on, then slowly change to a purple-blue hue before finally turning a purple or black color. Go see a doctor. That's a big deal. Parent, so what are you doing with a vacuum cleaner hose? Ah, nothing, just killing this server number 2. I don't know why I decided to do that accent. Probably because you're from Alabama. So I was able to sleep. Woo! Sleep! Sleep's good. I know both me and you have like a FUBAR sleep schedule. Oh, let me destroy that. Oh, there it goes. Oh, learned a new skill. Advanced research! I need that. Oh, I can go back to full speed now. Yeah, let's not start me ranting about the medical system here in America. Zoom in a little bit. Y'all get to see my glorious face in all of its glory. At least you have health insurance. That's the only thing I can really say, unfortunately. Not everybody has that. Mind you, you work your ass off so you can have it, but so it's not like it's not deserved. Oh yeah, that's the reason why I wanted that. I'm really glad that everybody was able to swing by today. I know today's been stressful. I know Shared tried to stream, but they're in a very bad mood because it applies more to them than it does me. I just don't like the fact that friends, family, what have you, are going to have to go through this. So you're an electrician. Does putting out electrical lines make that kind of noise when you're doing it? Like you're just laying out some wire and then you hear... Let's prioritize making that research station. I'm putting a lot on this circuit I shouldn't be putting on this circuit, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure it would make things more entertaining. Oh, who is my cook? I know I have one. I always have a cook. That's ranching. I don't have a cook. I'm gonna make the rancher a cooker for now. Anybody get a new skill point? Cataline did. Well, you're gonna be an approved farmer. I should have gave her cook too, actually. No, I need to get her to ranching. I can start my animal farm. Animal house. I couldn't help it. Oh, my back. Oh. Debating if I want to work out today. Like, I'm a little sore and I didn't sleep particularly well. I had got like a good 5 hours sleep because my pattern is so foobarred. So I'm debating if I want to lift weights today. Like, my back's sore, but my arms are good. I had something sitting on my cat's favorite place to sleep. My arms are fine. It's just my back's a little sore, but that might have just because I've been standing and stuff a lot today. Did you hit the muffin button? We need to get that second power source built. Or the second generator built. What are you? You're just gonna stand there and look at the There, 7. Do it. There. I'm going to speed it up because I don't need it to be moving this slow again. I only need to kick down the speed when I have to think about some... Yeah, I know about that. He had a button to summon a Diet Coke. That's not a joke. He's had one pretty much everywhere he works. And it's just freaking ridiculous. Apparently also like it's reported. I don't know if it's true or not, but that he recorded almost every conversation that I had in his offices. Whether I did in the White House, another thing. Yeah, no, I remember hearing about it a long time ago as well. I just don't remember who I heard it from. Animal House, Animal House. Yeah, he's not a good person. I disagree. I can't drink giant drinks. And the aspartame they put in it is more unhealthy than regular soda. Mind you, I think... Well, that's up for debate, because aspartame has shown some medical issues to it, so does soda itself. And also the level of sugar in it causes an insulin spike, which means that, for me, it's a big deal, because that means reduces weight loss. Because insulin also helps you process fats. How much longer until you're finished with that research? Oh, you're almost there. Yeah, she's sick, so she's going to be doing that. Oh, I'll have to get rid of 2, which means it'll be unbalanced. Oh, no, it won't. There we go. Now, for the record, when I'm in the research thing, it does actually pause the game, so... But that's not by my choice. Let's do that. Woo! Hopefully that means we'll be able to get some Bigfoot in. Or whatever. I don't have a particular preference. No. Regular Coke. I don't drink Diet Coke. I'll drink Dr. Pepper, Coke. I will drink Pepsi, but I don't like it. In fact, if you see me drinking this coffee cup, usually it's a soda, or lately I've been also drinking orange juice out of it. Because I want to get my vitamin C up in my diet. Minimize my time I get sick, or reduce the chance, or whatever. I'm usually pretty good about not getting sick, so... but I've spent a lot of my life drinking soda, and thankfully my diet's changed enough. I don't feel compelled as much to drink soda anymore. Like, it's not that I don't like soda anymore, I just am mo beta about... Alright, now we need this. Not really. I really don't drink root beer. No, because almost always I also have a coffee cup of actual coffee with me, and I tend to drink that more when I'm streaming. Like right now, this coffee cup always has coffee in it. It's got my cat, and it's technically available on the merch store. I don't expect anybody to buy any of my merch. I don't care. I don't think it, to be honest, it's like, oh, it's got my logo on it. Yay. I don't care. I want to actually eventually design merch that's worth it. Like with my next project I want to do, so I'll spoil the surprise on what I'm working on. So I want to create it's basically like a slideshow, for lack of a better description. And someone scale up? No, okay. It's basically like a slideshow that a professor is covering or talking about. And what they're talking about is empowered people. They're never referred to as superheroes, but just people empowered who have powers and their role in history. Oh, there it is. That's what I was after. Probably 6 that. Supernatural trend centers. Well, the story starts in the first time empowered people were used publicly and in war, because up till that point, empowered people weren't used, but they were there. They just weren't allowed to. It was considered taboo, and they were socially ostracized because you were considered a freak or whatever. This has got a specific purpose. Well, I have coffee over gaming and coffee over politics. That way you know what I'm talking about when I go to do it. Now, the reason I did this, because that turned that room into a nature reserve, or a park. It's a park, which gives, just makes it a place where people can go to, like, get happy and stuff, so. And I want to take both real people and make up people for these events. And there's, like, several twists and stories in it that, that have a deeper story than what's revealed. I'm not going to reveal everything. Wow, I'm out of material. Really? I think that's the first time I've ever been out of sandstone. Alright, I'm just going to let them build stuff for a while. Let's go full speed. But yeah, it starts in World War II, talking about the first one who became publicly known. The first war where it was like worldwide known that a empowered person was fighting. The Nazis actually were the first ones to do it, but we start with the American one, who I'm not going to tell you who it is. And then it just goes on from there. And then it talks about when empowered people came out. Because it's talking about it like... And it sounds strange to say empowered people were hiding, because now there's corporations of basically like the boys who use superpowered people to But you're right, Coffee Over Politics does have a bad branding name. Because technically I could call it Politics Over Coffee and it would be POC. Call it Politics Over Gaming. Out of curiosity, has anybody caught the... I'm assuming somebody has caught the math joke in the title? Or like the way it's written? I'm assuming somebody has, because I've got a smart audience, so... Politics over gaming, that's your answer? Just pog. I think I've lost Sir Sieg. He's lost his mind. Because I can technically rename that channel, or just start it over again, it doesn't matter. It's got like 6 subscribers. I got somebody yelling at me. Give me a second. My little sister was messaging me, and I just wanted to make sure, let her know that I was streaming, and of course she immediately feels bad for doing it, but she doesn't need to. For the plants that I'm growing here, you need light over them. But I am also going to put light over the algae, because that makes it run mo better. Yes. No, I don't have that yet. That's the next thing I'm researching, actually. Because I need to put it over that. Yeah, you're right, you're right. You're right, you're right. Right there. Yeah. Because I'm going to airflow tiles up the center. Alright, what do you got? Who are you? Really good researcher, really good builder. Plus 10 construction. Decrease construction. We're just going to pick up the brine. Screw it. Can't finish some of my projects because I don't have... Oh. But yeah, I need to replace the center with airflow tiles. But I also need to get a lot of sandstone. Which means I do need to start building up like I planned to. Or not building up, just going up. No one's skilled up yet. This area is going to be reserved for a very big project I have never done before. Actually, I might start with the project that's going to be down here. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So you're saying I should reverse it? Politics over politics over coffee. Because I like COG. That's not changing. Coffee over gaming. I'm not changing that. Because I like the idea of COG. You know, like COG in the machine kind of thing. I'm going to put these lights on the circuit just because they're not too stressful, and they'll improve the algae. Politics over politics. But that's dividing by one. That's dividing itself. Alright, I don't need to do any more research for right now. Yeah, the airflow will start improving, and not to mention because this is under light, it'll also do more better. 10% more efficiency. This needs to get finished. Otherwise, these plants won't do anything. Right now, I'll just stick to coffee over politics. Until I get a better answer. Random flex! Oh, that actually hurt more than I thought it would. Oh, yeah, no, I'm too sore to work out today. I definitely need to just spend a recovery day. P over P equals C. Politics over politics equal coffee! The one constant, coffee! That'll be the last thing that's on the circuit, and then this gets its own circuit. Because if I'm not running this, I don't think it's drawing any power. Yeah, it's not really drawing power, but just to make sure, I want to do that. Politically just... Oh, yeah. I was just rereading what you said. Cool. Originally, so the Coffee Over Gaming, its original concept was like I'd be playing a game. We'll say I'm playing a game with Rushtman. And we're playing Minecraft VR together or something. We're playing something together. And eventually I do want to do like interviews through VR chat. That'll be fun. But that's another conversation. So originally it was supposed to be that we were playing a game together and we're talking about whatever. It was supposed to be a podcast format. And my first co-host was actually Cool Walker. You can actually see the old videos on this channel. That was the original incarnation. But then I just got so burnt out trying to coordinate with other people to co-host with me that I said, screw it, I'm doing it by myself. And that's why you haven't seen me work with anybody else on any of my projects anymore, just because, except for like co-streaming with people, because I have too many people who just bail on me, and some of them won't tell me they're going to bail on me. Because I don't care if other things come up, but don't just, like, you got to tell me in advance. Like, tell me when something comes up. And that got on my nerves, so I just, like, screw it, I'm doing it by myself. I can dig this out. Oh, so you hate our government? Yeah. There's a lot to be desired, a lot to improve. Because you have Republicans who are constantly... So, here's a good example. I just noticed your message, Gothic. So, what you'll have is, like, under Trump, the tax for the higher income brackets went from, like, I think 28% or 32% down to, like, 22%. And then Democrats wanted to raise it to 28%. So, it went from 32% down to 22%, back up to 28%. They're not even trying to put it back to where it was before. And oh, by the way, before Ronald Reagan, the income tax for corporations and rich people was 70%. FDR, 90%. And mind you, that's not all money, just profits. So say it cost $2 million to run the company, and then they made $3 million, that $1 million is taxed. Not the $2 million to maintain, just the profits. And that was used to rebuild our infrastructure, fund welfare programs, stuff like that. And then we decided, nah, we don't need that. That was all shifted around under Ronald Reagan, and the tax burden got shifted to us. But that's pretty much sums up our government right now. Republicans will do something freaking horrible, and the Democrats will give us 50% back, at most. Malarkey's not a government. Who would have thought Malarkey won? Oh, let me put their hats on, because they like that. Yeah, it makes them really happy. So. Malarkey just means meaningless talk and nonsense. Can't believe Malarkey won. Goddamn Caboose. No, not that far down. I'm waiting for the next season of Ruby. Like, actually, I need to catch up on Ruby. There's a lot of things I need to catch up on. Like, seriously. And we got great things coming through One Piece. I'm really excited about that. For those who don't know, they revealed Gear 5. I'm not even joking. By the way, with my glasses off, I'm completely blind. I really need to get LASIK or contacts. I'm probably going to start saving up for LASIK. Just because, especially for like when I use VR, I have to wear my glasses underneath because thankfully I've got a set of glasses that I can do that with. And although possibly I don't need my glasses because I am nearsighted, and technically the lenses are right in front of me, so I've never tried. What are you needing? Oh, you're needing irrigation, so I need to finish the water. Yeah, that's what I'm working on, so let me prioritize that. Hang on. Just so I can get my crops growing. Why was somebody starving? I have plenty of food. I think. Don't quote me on that. I need a new mouse. That's the moral of everything I was about to say. I need a new mouse. I need to start saving my money and be not giving in to my impulse buying that I do a lot of. Which is not good, because Steam sales just started, so... My wallet's like, no, Senpai, don't! I don't know why my wallet calls me Senpai. And yeah, I know I have no research going right now. That's intentional. That's good. Once again, operating. Farts frequently, which is hilarious. Oh, and increased construction, which has... You know what? Screw it. We're getting another person. That new person, freaking sole job, run things. And I guess I'll put them a cot. I guess. That's a mess table. That's a cot. There, we'll put it there. Oh, they're gonna sleep on the floor tonight. But if y'all have a Oculus Quest 2, definitely give Resident Evil 4 VR a good try. Like, I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought. Because like when I first played it, I did a little bit of recording for it. I did a little bit of a Let's Play. In fact, it's one of the last Let's Plays I did. The actual last one was the Japanese Ghost game. I didn't get that far into it because it's a great game. I just got really burnt out making Let's Plays, especially, this is me bitching. No one was watching them because like the Let's Play market's just so saturated, and I wasn't, you know. And that's no one's fault. That's no one's fault. So I'm not like, oh, my audience, no. That's why I'm investing myself more into coffee over gaming, because I feel I can do so much more with that. I feel like I have less restrictions. So this channel is going to be either me streaming or me releasing personal projects like animations and stuff like that. I might eventually do like full-on animations, narrations, especially if I can get into 3D modeling and start animating up using 3D stuff. Because Unreal Engine 5 is free, and since I am learning to sketch and draw, I might be able to pull that off. Did I use the wrong... No, I don't even know how to use the other thing. No, this is oxygen not included. Also, hi Pepe, how have you been? And I am debating if I want to stream a D&D game on this channel. Has this bed been made? Yeah. I'm glad. I haven't. I haven't heard from you on Discord because I know you deleted Discord. You were taking a break from it. More power to you on that. Cool. That pump's now going. They should be getting water here in a second. Another D&D thing. You want me to run a you want me to run a D&D stream? If I do it, everybody who plays is either going to have a VTuber model representing them, or they have to be on camera. I need to do research. Oh, it's up top. This right here. Actually, no, not Brian. I don't want Brian in there. Oh yeah, I really like. I'm not going to talk about what just happened. Estate. Denial. Confusion. Manic. You gotta be more specific. Why am I giving you a state? Yay, somebody earned a skill point. Actually, several. Oh, U.S. state. I'm not gonna use Oregon because that's where we're at. Maryland. Yes, it's a verb, a noun, and a proper noun. That needs to be done now, because I'm tired of not having this. Because that's supposed to be my retention for all the Ucky water. Please tell me that's still it. Okay, good. It's still a reserve. I need more food. Let's do 30. Vampire Survivors? I don't even know what that is. What I have played is V Rising, thanks to Rushman. He picked it up for me, and I got kind of sucked into that for a good bit. For the Discord server, I was debating between putting back up a Minecraft server so I can do it in VR with a group of people. And if you're a non-VR user, you'd be able to join too. Or putting up a V Rising permanent server. Unfortunately, I don't know where any of those guys are, so I'm just going to zoom out and do this. And there's a couple hidden in. Fortunately, I don't have anybody who can catch them, but that's whatever. Do I? Yeah, I don't have anybody. I do need to make storage somewhere, but I can do that above. You know what? That's a good spot right there. I'm going to break my design, my usual design. But what is Vampire Survivors? Talk to me. Don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing this, because this was just pretty much just me wanting to vent, let everybody talk, air their grievances. This is an open forum still, so if anybody's got anything they want to talk about in the news, in the world... I'm not generally a fan of roguelikes. There's probably only been one roguelike I actually enjoyed. It was in VR. Okay, I have to research it. I thought I had. There it is. That's what I need. Oh, I'll have to take a look then. If it's only $3, I'll definitely have to take a look. Can I capture him? Nope. I don't have anybody who can capture. What you gonna offer me? Ooh, I want the omelets. Building and building. I want the omelets. I hope with Ukraine being able to stay an independent state. That's my hope. I suspect we will not be that lucky. I know I paused. I don't care right now. She's gonna die. Oh, she found some oxygen. Okay. Okay, she found a little bit of oxygen. I got a yellow alert and a red alert going simultaneously. There. I really do hope that we do get a resolution where Ukraine is able to stay independent, that they don't just get re-pulled back into the Soviet Union, though I suspect we won't be that lucky. Yeah, that's probably a definite thing. In the world's eyes, he's already been destroyed. He's been destroyed for a while, but he doesn't care. He's old enough now. He's at an age where he only cares about his legacy. And he doesn't care if that legacy is good or bad, really. What you got? Oh, good. Critter ranching. That's now a thing. Cool. I can now start capturing. No, probably not. They probably won't be. And I say that with a lot of confidence. Now, there's a chance that this will backfire on me. I'm willing to take that chance because I've been wanting to try out this project. Yes. I'll semi-read One Piece. I'm up to date on One Piece, so I know what's going on. And I'm really excited how they go from here. Because we just got the Admiral coming to Wano, and we don't know if he's going to direct... his goal is to fight Luffy or stop Luffy, or he's there for other reasons. We don't know yet. I would like to find where the cold temperature is. Looks like it's this way. No, it's this way, definitely. Well, maybe. Because I need to find rust. Alright, I think I'm at a good point. I think I've done a good stream. Like, once again, this was just an impromptu. No, that is not happening. Luffy just took down Kaido. Solo. Not a thing. And Big Mom just got beat by Law and Kid. Not happening. That is not happening. What is possible to happen is Rengoku shows up and says, "Did you know that Ace was captured?" Not Ace, but Sabo was captured. And Luffy's like, "Hold my straw hat." Actually, I wouldn't say that part. And then he calls it, like, accidentally calls in pretty much every favor he's ever had. Accidentally calls in, like, every favor he's ever had, and, like, every ally, every nation he's ever helped just comes in and is like, "Alright, we got you." Can you do that? Hang on, I've never tried. No, you can't. So yeah, I definitely see that being a thing. Pretend I said all the usual: like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I'm not gonna do it. But I do appreciate everybody for being here. I should be doing my regular stream tomorrow, unless something comes up, because there is a good chance I might go down to some protests. And if that happens, then the stream might be much later. That's possible. 2 really powerful devil fruits just freed up. Or not freed up, become available. Because with Big Mom and Kaido down, he could probably take it. Now, mind you, remember, Kaido beat Marco. Kaido is not... And Marco was able to hold off 2 of Kaido's lieutenants. So Marco's not a little bitch. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Tomorrow's stream, we'll probably definitely talk more about manga stuff, unless I get caught up going to a protest, which is